What up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you, chilling out on a good warm lunchtime on a Tuesday here. Yeah, getting some rays out here on the outside. Honestly, if this weather like here holds up until WrestleMania, we're gonna have a good damn trip. The last 2 days here have been really warm. I know the East Coast is getting rocked by blizzards and such, but up here in California, we've been looking pretty nice over here on the West Coast. But noticed a lot of people looking forward to come over here. Probably, what's up, man? Probably today, you got the biggest news of the day was the tweet by Samoa Joe, basically saying that he was leaving TNA Impact Wrestling. That really hit me in a weird spot. I was really surprised by that. You think of the last year, all of the names that have left TNA Impact Wrestling. I know that they've left Spike TV and headed over to Destination America. It's sort of like a new home, a new fresh start for them. It really rocked me when a guy like AJ Styles wouldn't be a part of the future of TNA. I know that they tried to sign him. They tried to sign him at a way discounted rate, and he's been having a whole lot of success over there in New Japan Wrestling for them, and then wrestling for Ring of Honor and other independents here in the United States. But Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, a lot of the names that have been there almost since day one, really taking off. I know that Samoa Joe wasn't a first-year guy, but he's definitely one of those guys. When you think of TNA Impact Wrestling, he's going to be one of those guys that you put on their the forefront of their company when you're naming the big stars that they've had come in. I know that they just put the championship on Kurt Angle, and I think that honestly that was more of anything that was more for just that live crowd. And then probably when they do up their reset of tapings, more than likely he'll lose that title on one of their big shows that they do. I know that they got a whole lot of stock set up in Rude, and then also in Bobby Lashley. Angle is a big star for them, but I don't really see him being that guy in the forefront. I know that Sting, when he was there, sort of in that legend role for TNA, he held the championship a few times and never run any of those runs or any of those record-setting runs, I guess you can say. Samoa Joe leaving there, where he goes from there, he would have a whole lot of success in New Japan. I think if he went over there, maybe with him being good buddies with CM Punk, maybe he sort of has the bug to try MMA as well. He's a big fan of MMA, and he's always tweeting about the Bellator events that are on Spike TV. And maybe if he left wrestling, he'd have more time to get into training, and it definitely would be something that I think that he would have some success in. But everybody knows from last year the big story was that Samoa Joe and Triple H were following each other. But then I thought that was sort of dead when the Destination America came out. They said that Samoa Joe and Impact Wrestling had come to terms on a new deal. That's why I'm so surprised that he would leave so fast. And maybe he's seeing the fact that there are these tapings that they do, and there's not many other shows out there, and maybe TNA is bottlenecking him where he's not able to go out and get other independent work or something like that. And man's got to get a paycheck. Get a steak on his plate. But I wish Samoa Joe the best of luck, and see where he ends up from here. But if I had to bet money, I say he ends up over there in New Japan and starts kicking some ass.